So, this video will be about my shop furniture philosophy. Well, honestly, I have no clue how to tell the story as it is a wide field to talk about. As you can see, I'm between projects and in dire need of additional space to put things in. But the initial point of building another piece of furniture in this shop came from my cheap 3D printer. I use it more and more, and it gets annoying sitting near my office. I had some material from old furniture left. I don't see myself as a hoarder, but yeah, I like to keep things around that seem useful. So, starting this project was very easy for me. But how about starting this video with a quick glance at the past of this little shop I like to do stuff in? As I moved into this apartment, I was in the need of a desk, but the quotes I got were way above what I could afford. So I decided to get one of those and build one myself. As you see, it wasn't too hard, as I was using ash veneered ply. This is what we call Tischlerplatte. It has a thick core out of pine, a veneer across its grain, and a decor veneer on top. That makes it light and robust. I love this stuff, and as I wanted to paint the legs anyways, it still shows its grain afterwards. Light and hollow legs was what I needed, as I wanted to take cable management serious. I've not just put big channels under the desktop to hide everything I would need from electronics on top. I also wanted to route everything in those legs. And using plywood with my track saw was the way to go. Only building shop furniture I find it okay to use particle board. And hoarding scraps like these let me being able to build cabinets like those. As I said, money was an issue and I didn't take my shop quite as serious. But those cabinets are used to this day and let me hoard more stuff, like a bunch of IKEA handles. Some hinges needed for this upcoming project. And of course, some necessary wheels so that I can move stuff around and get it out of my way. Smaller scraps I kept in my shop around the corner, and to give this new cabinet on wheels some pizzazz, I will use this pine door from an older dresser. You know, I see shop furniture as a tool with a function, a purpose. I don't want to be afraid to puncture it with screws or let paint drop onto it. I want to move around freely, without being stressed about possible consequences of said work. But I do get stylistic approaches like Tom Sachs and his 10 bullets, as I tend to do better work in a beautiful environment. I still lack this pursuit of beauty, this kind of philosophy. Or is it that I just lack enough money to build up my shop? I am not sure. Anyways, let's move on with this small cubbie. We have the parts, so we should take some measurements to see if everything fits. The door is around 57 centimeters tall and shorter than the scraps in the background, which is good as I wanted to use them as sides. I plan to put the sides behind the door and leave them as they are depth-wise, because they already feel decently sized and have a groove for the back panel. The wheels will add around 7 centimeters, and with a material strength of around 2 centimeters on top and bottom, we come to a height of 68 centimeters. I want to fit the cubby under this control panel and got a room of 111 centimeters, which is perfect, as this will leave me a gap of around 2 centimeters with my printer between those two parts. Lucky me, I guess. It is not common for scraps to fit that well together. After that, the rest is easy, just a few cuts. I love this tabletop with those holes as they allow you to do straight cuts with a few accessories. I found them on eBay, and Festool doesn't make anything like that. And repeatability is no issue. Just clamp a form of stop onto the table and you're good to go. Whew, that was close. Then there's a bit of figuring out how to cut the next piece here and there. Easy. I tend to just screw things together, so this is easy too. You know, I like being able to dismantle any piece and reuse the parts. And most of the times I just use spacks with any pre-drilling. Without, I mean. As time goes on, priorities change and so do the needs. My little shop is the only room that kinda breathes or lives with me as tools come and go constantly. And it keeps my mind peaceful knowing I can undo anything at any time given. You know what? My shop is so small I sometimes need to reconfigure it just for one project. All neat and dandy.
But can you hang a door? But can you hang a door? Oh, but can you hang a door? Huh? Can you hang a door?
Whoa, calm down, Scott, calm down. I'll figure it out. I know this is not an entrance or the door to my living room, but also a door. I hope that counts. Okay, let me see. So, this is the door. I want it to open on the left side, so the bottom of the cabinet faces up right now. That seems correct. It has to move and open like this. Oh, you guys can see. Sorry for that. I'll move the door for you guys. I think I have the correct type of hinges. They should move like so. And that means I just need to measure the width of my sides and drill a 25mm sized hole into my door. That sounds feasible. Of course I've meant 35mm. You got me there for a second. Now I can insert the hinges and drill the mounting holes. Instead of using a self-centering drill bit, I am a fan of this Japanese self-centering Pokemon stick. I have no clue what it is called, but it pokes holes in the center of your through hole of whatever you want to attach. I like it as they can't jam on you and you are free in hole size and also drill bit type. Let me do that really quick. After that, I marked the positions on my cabinet and poked those. Drilled further holes, screwed everything down, and presto! We have a door with a moved handle, and that is inserted a bit as the screws weren't long enough. And if you are wondering what I am currently printing, just parts for light fixtures and so forth. You know, this, that, nothing artsy I want to sell or so. Definitely nothing to see here. Oh, and yeah, by the way, the coffee in the last clip was empty, and yeah, if you wanna buy me another one, I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Oh, and if you wanna know how my cabinets look these days, here's a shot.